Right, now you want to make some videos and you want to edit them, and we can have a look and see how we can edit these videos on your Mac using iMovie. And I'm going to go straight over into the computer and let's see what exactly we can come up with. Anytime you feel like I'm talking too quickly or getting confusing, please ask little questions you want to know. If I'm boring you, then tell me to stop. But if you do like to know more about this and you want to get to know how to do your editing, then just follow what I'm doing. Let's go over and have a look on the other side. Right, okay, now let's have a look at the computer and see exactly what's going on. Now my menu bar is on the left, but yours might be at the bottom. But if you go to your menu bar, and you'll see a little square full of tiny coloured squares, and you click on that and it will open your next menu bar, and you should find, I've got mine in the middle, the purple star. Yours might be black, but that's only because it's a different model. If it's not on that page, you can swipe left and you'll get to another page, and maybe you'll find it on there. And if you do find it there, and once you've found it, then just click on it and that will open iMovie. Now I'll put mine in the middle so that you can see it evenly. I have already got others on mine, but that's the ones that I've already been working on, so you don't need to worry about those. Yours probably won't have anything on it. On the left you'll see the Create New. Now that means make a new movie, and if you click on that, it then asks you if you want to make a movie or a trailer. Now for most purposes you will always make a movie, so just click on the movie and it will open the new blank movie making page. And once you've got that, what you need to do next is to find the movie that you've made, and in this case it will be a horizontal movie. I will talk about what you do if it's a vertical movie in the next clip, but for this all you need to do now is go and find your movie. When you've got it set to My Media with the arrow saying Import Media, go to the desktop, which is the best place to keep your movie ready for doing this, and find your movie. Now I happen to have mine in a little folder, but yours should be on the desktop if you've imported it properly. And we can bring over something. I've got a movie here which I've used before, and I'll drag it over and drop it there, and it puts it in that box. It also shows it on the editing screen on the right hand side, you can see. Now if I want to do anything to that movie, what I do is drag that movie down onto the editing line, which is at the bottom, and you see now it's opened it up at the bottom in a long line with all the frames on it, and it's also got the sound, which is in the blue bar along the bottom. Now if you want to do anything to this to edit it, whether you want to cut pieces out or add something on, just remember that it doesn't do anything to your original movie that's sitting on your desktop. That one is quite safe and separate from what you're doing here, so if you delete parts of it, it doesn't delete anything from your original, and if you do anything wrong, then you could just simply scrap it and go back to the beginning and start all over again. So I've got this open now, and if you want to see exactly what the movie is, you'll see it underneath on the right hand side with the editing screen, the play button. If you click on the play button, okay, right, now you want to make some videos and you want to edit them, and that's what it will just play exactly what you've saved to that side. If you want to cut pieces out, say for instance you've got a long pause at the beginning or perhaps a long pause at the end, what you do is go down to this screen at the bottom, and you'll notice that when you click on it, it puts a yellow border all the way around it, and if I come away from it and click away, the yellow border goes away. So every time you're doing some editing on one particular thing, it will only affect the bit that you have clicked on that has a yellow border. Now if I want to cut a piece of this off, I can just click on any place where I think is a good place to cut it, and then if you that's left click. If you then right click on that line, you get a menu which will say split clip. If you click on split clip, it actually separates the two parts. Now so far this hasn't changed anything. The movie will still play just as normal. But if I want to now remove that first part, which as you can see is still the piece with the yellow border around it, I can then right click on that part and go to the bit where it says delete and click delete, and now that section is gone. But it hasn't gone from the main imported movie at the top. It's just saved in its memory. And if for instance you think, oh, I didn't mean to do that, all you need to do is go to your keyboard and find Command Z and press Command Z, and the piece will come back. Command Z undoes the last thing you ever did, or any of the things that you did in order that you did them. So if you want to have a play around with that, at the moment I've still got all of my pictures on there. If I click on that piece again and then I right click delete, it's gone. Now that piece is gone away. If you want to have a look at that, then I'll get back to you with the next video and see where we go from here. Let me know if there's any problems or you get a little bit confused. Doesn't surprise me. I got very confused and sometimes I still do. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.